Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Sunday, the 7th of December, 2025. I'm going to be very brief tonight, simply because I went ultra late tonight for good reason. I'll explain why. Great streaming day today overall, although today certainly did not go according to what I thought it was going to happen or plan. Let's talk a little bit about that, shall we? So first off, no podcast today. We had a quick hangout session at the beginning of the day, and then we jumped into Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. This was the real stream of the game where we were going to determine if it was good enough to continue as a playthrough. No, we played it for about 90 minutes. We were all bored. I'm not just saying me or the audience. Everyone collectively was like, wow, this game is so underwhelmingly boring. There is nothing going on in this game. The combat is boring. The puzzles are boring. The story is boring. The world design is boring. The only thing that was fun in the game was the music and the graphics. That's one piece, the artistic part. Outside of that, nothing about playing the game was fun, and apparently watching the game wasn't fun either. The audience outright told me, stop playing it. So after about 90 minutes of playing it, I said, what do you want to do? And everyone said, Arc Raiders, that's fun, chill stuff. All right, fine. So we swapped over and we played Arc Raiders for about 2 hours and actually had a great time, had some good runs, some bad runs. I have a microphone now that I got for my gaming PC where I can converse with people online when I play online. So if I play Arc Raiders and we want to do the proximity chat, if I play other games where I need to communicate, I have that ability now, okay? So, went well. And great attendance, great support, despite the fact that we actually had the on-the-fly change in the middle of the stream. It still worked. People are really digging Arc Raiders. I'm happy for that because it feels like the new chill stream for me. The new one where we interact and we hang out and people help me with the game, but also we have a good time together. And I'm glad that we have that because now let's talk about the late stream tonight, American Truck Simulator. First off, I was around 20 minutes late to stream for good reason. I got my monitor here on a monitor arm. Ready for this? Oops, I hit the camera. I didn't mean to do that. Ah, see that? So as you can see, it fights me a little bit, but it works. I did get my ultra-wide Sansui monitor onto a monitor arm, which is awesome. It now means that I can adjust this monitor and put it anywhere I want in my setup when I'm playing games. And so tonight, I got it over here. It was right here next to me as I played Truck Sim. I was able to easily interact with the chat and read all their messages while I was playing the game. And it's the first time I've ever been able to do that. I'm going to do this from now on when I play games. It's going to be amazing. Okay, this is the setup that a lot of streamers have, and it makes it so much better for interaction and fun. And I can't wait to keep using this in the future. And I'm happy that I got it working. Okay. However, tonight, Truck Sim got exposed. You might say, what does that mean? All right, it's this simple. Truck Sim's a game we started back in April. It worked because it was something completely different from the kind of content that I would normally make. It kind of got me outside of my comfort zone. It was working so well with the chill vibes and me doing something like a sim that I never do that people supported it in droves. I said, well, why don't I buy this wheel? And why don't I buy this shifter and the pedals? And let's have this be part of the setup. Every week, we'll have fun doing the sim style gameplay. People loved it, right? What ended up happening was it lasted a few months, and around the summertime, early fall, it fell off. Attendance, engagement, and support all fell off. All right? To be fair, it really did. And what ended up happening was I said, that's it. It's not popular anymore. Let's stop doing it. And then all of a sudden, I got a bunch of complaints. Bring it back. We promise you, if you bring it back, it'll do well. So I brought it back for 1 week. All of a sudden, 1 or 2 people contribute huge. We hit the goal, which I don't have anymore. I don't have goals anymore, right? But when I had this goal, we did the goal. Boom. Okay, we should continue playing the game then, right? Okay, let's continue playing it then if you guys want it. What I've noticed is that over the last 3-4 months that we've continued playing this game now, it really isn't for the masses. There's maybe 5-10 people who like Truck Sim, to be frank. And some of them are my actual longtime fans, and some of them are kind of more questionable people who want to just ask questions that, oh, if Phil has a drink or two, he'll have a risque answer or something like that, right? But for the most part, it's just not that popular. All right? People are shocked I'm still playing it. People are like, he's still playing Truck Sim? Why isn't he playing this game or that game? He's still putting streams of Truck Sim up? Yeah, because every week someone would show up and throw a big Hail Mary contribution at the end of the stream. We'd hit the goal, and that was the criteria. It was if we hit the goal, I keep playing the game, right? To be frank with all of you, I've been tired of the game. There's nothing really going on in the game. We drive, and it is what it is. It's not very entertaining or fun. It's just I enjoy the conversation. I could easily do Chill with Phil and have the same amount of fun than when I'm playing Truck Sim, just being honest, okay? So tonight it got exposed, and here's why. I think there's two reasons. Reason number one is because the Asmongold crowd, okay, have shown up over the last couple of weeks and shown that they like certain kinds of content, namely gaming, meaning they want to see me play Arc Raiders and interact and talk with them about how to play the game. They want to see me try a game like Megabunk, and again, they help me figure out the game. They want to enjoy me play a classic like Super Mario Galaxy 2, or they want to chill with me in a fun Pokemon environment. You know, all that stuff works. Truck Sim doesn't really fit any of those criteria when you think about it. What's the gameplay? I drive. Big deal. We could just do Chill with Phil then. So tonight, all those whales who normally would show up and massively support Truck Sim did not support Truck Sim. And all of a sudden it got exposed because we're an hour in, no one's even tagging me in chat to talk to me. I thought the whole point of Truck Sim is that we're interacting, we're having fun. What happened, right? So all of a sudden it gets exposed that, wow, this game's not really working. So I called it out, and all of a sudden every fucking troll freaked out because this is where they get their content from. This is their clip farm. If Phil plays Truck Sim, we'll ask him questions. If he's drinking, maybe he'll answer the question, and then we'll get a clip for today. Guess what, morons? I don't play your games anymore. I'm smarter than you. I always was. I liked Truck Sim for a while. I don't need Truck Sim. We have many other things that are working that are very positive and fun. I don't need this game. So I'm done with it. I even said to everyone, I said, even if last minute we get a Hail Mary tonight and I get the arbitrary $150 that we used to hit, I still don't want to play Truck Sim anymore. This is boring. No one's liking it besides maybe 5 people. So why does it continue? And you had fans who actually understood and said, all right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to find some other interesting sim games to suggest because we like you doing sims. Obviously, this one's run its course. Let's do another one. And I said, makes perfect sense. But the trolls, oh, they couldn't take it. They all exposed themselves. They were writhing in the chat. No, you can't end Truck Sim. No, but where's the begging? There's no begging. He's not begging to hit the goal. We don't understand. I know. It's almost like you're a fucking idiot. Isn't that surprising that you're a complete moron? That everything that I say is true? That it's not about the goal, that it's about having fun and engaging content, and this game is not it anymore? I'm done with it. We're moving on. We're finding other stuff. We're doing fun stuff. Moving on from now on to good stuff. And I can't wait tomorrow on a podcast to talk with an engaged audience who have ideas of what to do instead of Truck Sim. It's that simple. Okay? So, Truck Sim's done. It ended. Enjoy the final parts for tonight. Maybe once in a while we'll go back to it, but I'm done. I finished the final job. I stayed late to do it, even though I probably shouldn't have. So now the game is done. The last hurrah. And we move on and we move forward positively. All right? Good stuff. Overall, today was a great day. I'm happy we're not doing Metroid Prime 4 anymore because it sucks. I'm happy we had a great Arc Raiders time, and I'm happy that Truck Sim's done and we can do other important things that people want to see rather than the same 2 people who throw money at me to try to control my content. There you go. Tomorrow, there will be a Level 1 podcast in the morning. We'll talk about Truck Sim. We'll talk about Metroid Prime 4. We'll talk about new games to replace the holes in the schedule. All right, and more. It's going to be a great chill podcast. I hope that you'll join me. We'll play with the monitor. I'll show you how adjustable it is. We'll have fun. All right, and then it's going to be the continuation of Super Mario Galaxy 2 as its end game of that game now. We're heading into the end. We'll see if we can beat it tomorrow. If not, maybe one more stream, so we're right there. And tomorrow night, I'm very excited for the return of Call of Duty, now on keyboard and mouse. That should be a spectacular stream that is cannot miss. Maybe I'll actually do well in the game. We'll find out. Be there for it. All right? All right, everyone. Thank you. Have a good night. Enjoy the content. See you in the morning for the podcast, Mario, Call of Duty, and to talk about the future. Have a good night. Peace out.